Well, Tin is sort of a dark take on some of the original concepts in Wizard of Oz.
We have a character that is experiencing love for the very first time, and his naivety makes him particularly vulnerable.
And so the Scarecrow tries to manipulate the Tin Man into killing Dorothy to take her heart rather than continuing on their journey to the wizard.
The need to survive definitely changes the way social conventions and relationships are taking place. And the lines of morality are blurred, and the story is all about that.
The producers of the project brought a couple scripts towards us, and then we started thinking about how we could take those original concepts from Wizard of Oz, the original story, and make them darker and more twisted. And we started thinking about the concept of brains versus hearts and how we could use those as extremes to show sort of a completely innocent character and then a very sociopathic, dark character who has basically all brain and no heart.
And in that sense, the casting was crucial. Really, the delivery of the emotional impact of this film is standing completely in the shoulders of the performance. VFS provides, through the acting program, a vast universe of performers.
Hi, I'm Catherine Michaud, and I'm in class 41F.
We were fortunate enough to find excellent candidates for all of our roles, as you will be able to see once our film is done.
Action.
The pre-production stage of Compendium was probably the most difficult and trying part, because if you have no experience in film production or what it takes to put a movie together, you're kind of just shooting into the dark.
The entertainment business management students come from very diverse backgrounds, and for a lot of them this is their first taste ever producing film, period.
And it is kind of difficult and a little bit overwhelming. With the help of our departments and our team members, we were able to really reach into the VFS community of alumni and students and find some of the most quality people that I've had the pleasure of ever working with.
The makeup and the character designs were such a big part of this, and the makeup campus came on board, and the way that they brought new shades and new ideas into these characters, it just completely blew me away.
Well, we've done quite an extensive project, I think, because we've got a lot of prosthetics, a lot of beauty, and blood.
Taking different spin on things, making sure that everything is unique.
Like Scarecrow's jacket, I hand sewed all the burlap onto it. I made Tin Man and Scarecrow's gloves. Then I went to town on sewing and aging and making it look like how we need to make it look for the film.
Having a team that was capable of providing such an impressive character design was a great asset for a project like ours that was designed to be limited in scope and having all the resources focused on what's important, which is performance and storytelling.
And roll sound. Scene one, Charlie, Charlie, take one.
Production was incredibly enjoyable.
The crew's really great, and just like the whole themes and the darkness of it is really great.
I've wanted to work on Compendium pretty much ever since I started at VFS. It was one of those things where you looked at what current students in the EBM and acting programs have been doing, and you were itching to get on set, and you couldn't wait, and there were such amazing ideas and concepts.
The pace of production on the shoot date is something that was actually quite shocking. Being able to create all this sophisticated imagery in such a fast-paced environment and in a short period of time, and it blew my mind.
Well, Compendium's a really interesting blend of industry professionals and students. We've had a lot of our grads come back and end up crewing on the film.
The crew was around 55 people. A good chunk of them were already seasoned professionals.
It's an absolutely mammoth undertaking, orchestrating all these different creative professionals, but that's what makes it such a unique and valuable experience for the EBM producers.
It was a challenge to delegate, and live action filmmaking delegates a lot to a group of very talented individuals that are specialized. And it was exciting to see all of it working. When we saw on the monitor the result of weeks and weeks of planning, that was definitely very exciting. The EBM program is the course that train the professionals that are going to shape the way how entertainment is going to be consumed and produced in the following years.
I think it's a very eye-opening experience for them because they see sort of how all these decisions that you make in boardrooms or over discussions all come together at one moment.
Before the shooting day, I was so nervous and I was kind of panicked. But today I feel very good because everything goes well.
I learned negotiation, how to deal with the people, communicate with a lot of crews. So really good experience for me.
And they'll get that experience of going from concept stage all the way to a final screening. I think it's going to give them a really good experience that will prepare them for industry work, absolutely.
Entertainment as an industry is changing enormously because of how technology is developing. It requires a new kind of artist and executive to understand how the dynamics of production and distribution are going to change. EBM is here to prepare us for that.
All it takes is a little bit of effort and dedication, and you can pull off something like this.